tier 0.5 for now. Oh, she came out. Oh, you can already play as the MC and Valina. Wait. Let's verify this real quick, right? Prydwen.gg, you know what I'm saying? Tier list. Oh no, Miyabi went down. Oh, Alice is okay. Nobody plays Alice anyways. Ooh, but Miyabi did go down, huh? Then Valina is gonna be tier 0.5. Why SG is the only unit in the whole game that's tier 0? Holy shit. And we have all these supports over here. Bro, I like how Angels of Delusion is literally tier 0. Tier 0. Wait, where is Nangong Yu? Wait, chill, where's Nangong Yu? Am I blind? There? Where? Where? Wait, am I actually blind? Where is Nangong Yu? Oh, this is Nangong Yu. Oh, right, okay, I meant Arya. Oh, Arya is also tier 0. Okay, yeah, I misspoke. Okay, so basically the entire Yada team is tier 0. Wait, the entire Yada team is stronger than 2 different Void Hunters? What the fuck? That sounds a little bit crazy, innit? Wait, Yada is stronger than Void Hunters? It's because they have partner plus, that's why. Where? I don't see a partner plus, bro. AOD equals E2 Void Hunter. They are tier 0 if they are together. So basically, they are the Mimo slop of Zenless Zone 0. Is that it? Because you need all 3 for them to be in tier 0. Yes? Okay, so Yada is Mimo slop. I see. So is AOD easy to play compared to Void Hunters? Because one great reason for like Void Hunters is that you just pop open 3 calls for the E2 and you just kind of just clear everything. You know what I'm saying? AOD is not hard to play. Void Hunter is easier. Damn, bruh. That is very, very interesting. Nangong Yu and Sena are... I just realized her name is Sena. Void Hunter is really, really good. Okay. But in any case, we do have a lot of tier 0.5s. I still have no idea what Yadari does, by the way. It's like she never existed to me in the end. I don't even think I saw her in the story once in my entire life. And then bro just came out here with the tier 0.5. Snake reminds me a little bit about Car. Then the Lion, Billy is chill. Seed is pretty good. Astra Yao did go down a little bit. Right. Yeah, I know like she does the little hammer spin. But like, I don't even think I saw in the story before. And I played Zenless Zone 0 for the lore and the culture. So that is pretty much that. Rest of the tier was... Wow, wait. Haru Masa is in the same tier as Evelyn and Senbi? Holy shit. Did they buff bro or something? How is this guy... Bro, that is like saying Dr. Ratio is the same tier as Akron, by the way. Okay, maybe not Akron, but like... Yeah, okay, you know what? Akron. He got buffed. Damn, that is kind of crazy, bro. Yeah, bro, didn't Senbi get like 2 buffs? That is legitimate. Oh, wow. Wait, Hugo is just lower than Haru Masa? That is just ridiculous. Bro, Haru Masa is better than Erwin and Julian. The free unit is better than Erwin and Julian. That is... Bro, what happened to Caesar King, bro? Bro, back in my days, she was like so good because you had the anti-interrupt shield and then you can like parry shit. No one uses her. She needs them buffs. Ooh, that is really, really unfortunate. Okay, at least Barney's and Jane Doe is still kind of chilling over here. Oh, Vivian also went down. Wait, Vivian is the same tier as Yanagi now. That is just interesting. Okay, at least Yuzuha is still at E0 or rather tier 0. So that's really, really good. Jane does a up tier because of Valina. Oh, right, because Valina buffs anomaly, right? Okay, wait, why don't they bring out Bernice then? Wait, actually, why can't Valina work with Miyabi? Because isn't she supposed to buff your anomaly units? She can't. She can't. Disorder. She can't do disorder. I see. Okay, but didn't Nangong Yu buff Miyabi? So as long as you put Nangong Yu, your Miyabi is good, right? So how the hell did Miyabi drop down by half a tier after Nangong Yu, bro? And I skipped. It's fine. I have E2. So it's completely fine. Miyabi, Nangong Yu, and Yuzu, huh? Yeah, bro, she literally has like 2 different tier 0 supports. So why the hell is my GOAT at tier 0.5, bro? Miyabi Nangong Yu is better than Arya. Prydwen is kind of wrong. I see. Promia plus Verlina deals so much more damage than Miyabi. Okay, guess what? I skipped Promia. Can I do that? Can I skip tier 0 units in Zenless Zone 0? Yes, right? Okay, because I skipped her. So it doesn't concern me. But the Alliance does not concern themselves with non-Void Hunter units. Right? Alliance that plays Zenless Zone 0 like yours truly only pulls for Void Hunters. So if they ain't got VH, I just skip them. Alright? Because Void Hunters are the eternal meta in Zenless Zone 0. Why did I skip Miyabi's Dahlia? Because, okay, hear me out, guys. Hear me out, right? I feel they will just release another Dahlia for Miyabi. Because Nangong Yu's best in slot team is not with Miyabi, right? It's with AOD. Right? It's kind of like saying how like Sunday buffs Jingyuan, but Sunday does way more damage with Aglaia. Alright? So maybe they will release like a dedicated no AOD synergy Nangong Yu, but it is perfect for Miyabi. You get what I'm saying? I'm coping. Okay, but am I wrong though? Am I wrong though? They won't? Why not? Why not? Why not? Nuh-uh. 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 Emblade. Okay, no. Not really exactly Emblade. If I were to see Miyabi as like Firefly, right? The first flagship. She is the first flagship, right? If I see Miyabi as Firefly, Nangong Yu feels less so of a Dahlia to Firefly. She feels more like the Remembrance flagship, right? Mimo Slop, with like Evernight, Hyacinth, Castry, Siren, whatever. And they form the AOD Slop team. You could maybe in a theoretical world, okay, let's just say she's like Cyrene, right? Maybe Cyrene in Zenless Zone 0 can work with Miyabi, but she's not made for Miyabi. Do that make sense? She is made for AOD, right? She is made for Yada Slop. So in the future, if they really want to buff Firefly, they would actually make a Dahlia for Firefly. Just like how they could make a Dahlia for Miyabi. Nangong Yu's kit is perfect for Miyabi. Okay, very, very simple question, chat. Does Yada's team deal more damage with Nangong Yu? Or does Miyabi deal more damage with Nangong Yu? Like, who does more damage when you slot in Nangong Yu? Miyabi does more damage than AOD. Is that so? Is that so? Really? Miyabi deals more damage with Nangong Yu than Arya. No. Not higher increase. Not higher damage increase. Final damage. So let's just say AOD deals like theoretically 1 million. Is Miyabi dealing more or less than 1 million if you give her Nangong Yu? Miyabi deals more damage than AOD. Okay, so how much more? Like, okay, like just put out like a percentage, like an arbitrary number, like based on like your knowledge in Zenless Zone 0. 50. Okay, Genshin, you don't even play Zenless Zone 0. Shut the actual fuck up. They are basically the same. Sarah, do you even play ZZZ? Do you even play ZZZ? Bro, last time I checked, you skipped Hyacinth and HSR, by the way. Does Sarah even play ZZZ? It's like 20% more. Yeah, bro, doesn't Sarah hate Zenless Zone 0? Yes, we are. Okay, I am talking about. Bro. This is such a great topic for the Cliff channel, honestly. Okay, so, right, pain board time. All right, so this is Yada Slop. And then this is Miyabi plus Nangong Yu. All right, so Nada Slop plus Nangong Yu. All right, so final damage. All right, final damage. So theoretically speaking, when it comes to final damage, who does more damage? 1 or 2? 1 or 2? Who does more damage? Where does more damage? I see. Okay, so y'all are saying this does more damage than AOD? Really? Because if Miyabi with Nangong Yu does more damage than AOD, okay, then I take it back. Nangong Yu is the perfect support for Miyabi. Because I have been under the impression, right? It is a damage increase. Right? I've been under the impression that this is higher. Like Nangong Yu with Miyabi gives her a higher damage increase compared to Nangong Yu with Yada Slop. But after the final damage increase, I was under the assumption that Yada Slop will still do more damage. It's kind of like Sunday gives a higher final damage increase to Jingyuan for a Jingyuan with or without Sunday. But Aglaia with or without Sunday doesn't really matter because you can just run Tribute or like Siren or whatever, right? So the final damage increase with Sunday is less prevalent. But if you're saying that Miyabi plus Nangong Yu is out damaging Yada Slop, then I probably should have put for Nangong Yu. Alright. Nangong Yu is both best and slow at Miyabi as Yada Slop. That's why she's that good. Check the APEL. He did team test. I see. Alright. Bro, we're gonna get to the bottom of this. Because today is Zenless Zone day anyways. Alright. Okay, I'm a little bit scared of DMCA, so let's just see what's up. Do we have like a final table where bro just summarized everything? Thank you. Okay. So why is Yada dealing more damage? Different shield. Shield boss. Shielding boss. AOD shield boss. It's a very similar. The boss is shield for AOD, whereas that boss is anti-Miyabi. Shield boss versus neutral boss. So this boss is neutral. Okay, so this is basically Pollux. Is what I'm saying. So this is the Pollux for Yada Slop. So that's why they do 65k. Whereas this one is like Hule. Or like some like or a Nicador. Alright. Something that like is not as extreme as compared to Pollux. To pull that score, you need to play very well for Miyabi. So if I put Nangong Yu for Miyabi, it is not even guaranteed that I can do higher damage because the team itself is hard to play. Right? Yes. Okay, so this team is hard to play with Nangong Yu. But I'm guessing if you nail down the perfect rotation, this team could do more damage than Yada Slop. I see. Okay, no, I'm not questioning whether or not Nangong Yu is a increment on my current Miyabi team. Right? I 100% agree that if I were to pull Nangong Yu, my Miyabi would do more damage. Super simple, right? But I am just pondering if Nangong Yu is a dedicated support for Miyabi, or is she a dedicated support for Yada? Because if Nangong Yu is a dedicated support for Yada, that means the developers designed Nangong Yu with the intention of pairing her with the Yada team. So the final end goal for Nangong Yu is not with Miyabi. Even though she can give Miyabi a higher damage increase, but like, if they design her with Yada, then that is like the bundle, right? Is the package. Is the Mimo swap. Is the Yada swap. Then in the future, if they were to actually add on another Miyabi support that is like really, really meant for Miyabi, I can just put that instead. In it. Think the vision for AOD is obvious, but a really good anomaly starter. Nangong Yu is dialing for anomaly. Nangong Yu is good for most anomaly. Maybe just so happens she synergizes with Miyabi. You can also test out in Holo Zero, she's a trial you, and you can use the test money. Nangong Yu is the rank 1 anomaly support alongside with Yuzuha right now. Check DM, it's not a big improvement. Okay, you know what? My favorite Zenless Zone 0 expert, Sarah of the Lake. Alright. Let's see what Sarah has to say. Alright. Okay. Alright. So this is with Miyabi. With Nangong Yu and Yuzuha, right? 34, 37. That is really, really good. Right, that is really, really good. Okay. So with Nangong Yu, Miyabi can deal the highest amount of damage. Which is correct, right? Because she is, as of this moment, she is Miyabi's best install support. Fair. And then for AOD, oh wow. Wait, does AOD just suck ass? Why is AOD so low? Isn't AOD like the AOD slop? Bro, 31k on like the full Yada slop is concerningly bad. They were doing more damage because of shield. So is 5-1 like NT Yada or some shit? 2% of it. Oh, bro, exactly, bro. This is with the population of 29.26%, which means there are a lot more players running this team compared to Yada. So if there are a lot more players, it also means there are a lot more casuals. But despite having more players playing, bro, she's still doing 34k, bro. Whereas if there are like only a select few of like Yada slot players, which is 2.56%, they are still doing worse. Which is crazy, isn't it? AOD has a big scale variability, and precisely why, if the number is lower, you should be getting a higher score. Because there are less casuals to run down the number. Miyabi is just better. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna wrap up this discussion because we're talking a little bit too long. But TLDRA, very, very interesting insight. Is Nangong Yu, is Miyabi wrongfully in tier 0.5? Because from what chat is telling me is that she is basically just better than AOD. Alright, so she should be tier 0. Arya should fall because she sucks ass, and then we should just pull for Nangong Yu for Miyabi. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Word of the day is gonna be Clip channel. See you guys then. Right, bye. I think they just hate Miyabi. Second or third best DPS. Also, why do you hate E2 Cyrene on release? I didn't hate E2 Cyrene. I just said you didn't need E2 Cyrene. Because back in those days, you didn't need E2 Cyrene. So, and what to do? What's this? Wow. So basically, Yada slop is not even a thing. Because Void Hunters are still the best DPS in the entire game. Because all top 3 teams are done with Void Hunters exclusively. Okay, I guess you can't use YSG for both halves. Then we have one team with Sanbi. Right, that is honestly really, really, really good, right? Exceptional. I got stun locked by chat who wanted me to go through, or not really wanted me to go through, but like the discussions between whether or not Nangong Yu is like a good unit for Miyabi. I mean, which she is, right? Which she is. But we just cannot wait for the day if in version 3 they release a better Nangong Yu, bro. then all y'all fucking LARPs, right? All y'all motherfuckers that told me to pull for Nanguyu from Miyabi, bro, y'all will be like, oops. Whoops. I was wrong. And MrPokke is always right. I'm just waiting for a version 3 support for Miyabi, bro. And then I will feel extremely vindicated. It might not come today, it might not come tomorrow, but I swear to God that they do be coming.
You have cooled your last cool, my man.